Hello and welcome to episode 3 of this Planescape Torment Let's Play. I am Jackson Tyler of abnormalmapping.com. Planescape is the game we're going to be doing for our August Game Club, and I thought I'd record my way through it for posterity. If you can remember, last time we were going to help Sevtai with her revenge. I'm assuming that's not in this zone, and we're going to need to move out to other areas of the Hive. But before we do, I want to head to the Dustman Bar, wherever it was. Oh, it's over there.
I'm gone.
Because I didn't pick up any question there. We only talked to people who we had been pointed to. Talked to her and had a great just a chat about death and nothing. Talked to him and got a quest done. Talked to him about the difference between the letter and the spirit of a belief and dogma and everything. It's very interesting. Good stuff. Oh, this guy probably. Right. Hello. Imoric. You see a heavy-set man with dark skin and grim features. He is dressed in dustman robes and is regarding you with a stony gaze. Greetings. You have the look of one who is lost. The man's voice is like stone settling. Did the wind send you, or are you here with a purpose? Who are you? I am Imoric, factotum and initiate of the Fourth Circle. Okay, is this your bar? If you measure ownership in copper, this is not my establishment. If you measure ownership in spirit, it is mine. He pauses as if trying to emphasize a point. The dustmen here are my students. They are under my protection. Okay, can I ask you some questions? Imoric waits. Alright, let's go through the question. I've already done. Is this your bar? Can you tell me about the Dustman faction? Dustmen seek their true death. Some call it a boat. Yep, no, I know this. Oh, the false life. What is the false life? This life that many cling to with their emotions is a false existence. As long as one clings to it, they will continually be reborn into it. One must divest themselves of emotion to escape this cycle. I see. Tell me about how this faction is organized. What an amazing conversational man the Nameless One is. Dustmen are organised into 5 circles. The 5th circle is made up of the lowest rank of Dustmen, initiates. The 1st circle is comprised of the highest ranking Dustmen, the ruling body of our faction. Cool. Ooh, do I want to do the Dustman faction quest? Kinda. I don't know. I'll come back to that later. I will decide what faction to do once I've got the Dakar and once I've got a few more people in my party. I've come in search of a journal. Do you know where it is? Cool. No journal here. Yes. You stole something from me. The collector Farod has brought many corpses from the mortuary of late. One must ask where these bodies are from. Tell me more about the bodies. Some are recent, dead. They still have their last moments upon their eyes, or in their eyes. Many more bodies are centuries dead. The dust of ages lies upon their bones. One must ask where these bodies are from. Perhaps I could find out. Yeah, I'll find out. I would. I'll ask him when I find him. Spoke to Collector Farod and returned with his answers. You will have done a great service for the Dustman. Find where the dead he brings to us are from, and you will be rewarded. Okay. Tell me where he is. Oh, well, thank you. Well, I know where he is. There's the portal you have to... He's under the Ragpick Square, right? Yeah, you have to make a portal. I believe that was last time. It's a very dense game. Luckily, the journal keeps all the information. But we've all got that. Was that is that not a quest? No, okay, I guess. But I will... I swear that should be a quest. Let's try again. He stole something from me. Perhaps I could find out where his body was from. Very well. There it is. Very well. Okay. I guess no quest for me. I'll just do that when I find Farod. I swear that should give me a quest. That seems odd. That's a very specific goal. To not give me a quest is strange. Okay. I guess I'll just come to that one. Do I want to do the Dustman Initiate quest? Not yet. I'll do that later. Let's be on our way through the city of Sigil. Where to? Northwestern, south. I'll go southeastern, because that's probably where what's her face's things are. And kill those guys.
Done.
And get some questing done. To the next area of the hive, please. Hive tout.
Done.
I need to really.
Done.
Are they hanging right at this house? If they get a revenge. Starved dogs barking. Okay, it's not them. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I just want to open up the area, see what's going on around here. Angry hotel, damsel in distress.
I'm gone.
That's a trap, quite clearly. Mourns for trees. You see a tired-looking, sorrowful old man who is gazing at the ash-dead tree in front of him. He is mumbling to himself and tapping his chin as if trying to figure something out. Occasionally his head shakes sadly. Greetings. He seems momentarily startled as you interrupt his train of thought. He speaks in a calm, unhurried tone, but one full of sadness. Greetings to you, friend. How's this day find you? It finds me well. I'm alright. I escaped from my death. He smiles, but sorrow still lies in his eyes. That's good, friend. I hope your good fortune continues. How did it find you, my mate? Fortune finds me well. I'm sad and just the same. Okay. He pats the tree beside him. It's the trees, here, in the hive. They're dying, friend, and no one cares. Seeing the look on your face, he holds his hands up as if to silence you for a moment. It may not matter to some, but it's important to me. I feel it's a shame to see the last tatters of life and beauty in this world left uncared for to die. Can you understand that, friend? Yeah, it is a sad thing. A lot of this game's mutedly sad. He seems surprised and blurts out, "Really? Oh, I mean, wonderful. Perhaps if you would..." And then he pauses, seems suddenly suspicious. In any case, that's good. I suppose you have some questions for me now. What are you going to ask? It is difficult for anything to survive here. Just look around and you'll see what I mean, friend. I'm not sure if it's possible for the tree to thrive here, even if they somehow were to get enough light and clean water. Go on. But if enough people care, really want them to live, I just know they'll survive. They'll turn green again and flourish. That does make no sense, but you could be wrong. I mean, if you care. You don't understand? Okay, belief in here and everything. Alright. I am right, I'm certain of it. A sense of conviction surrounds him like an aura. He seems so unlike the man you first spoke to. That's all I'd ask of you, friend. Just care for them. Hope for their recovery. In time, should enough people want it, it will come to pass. Yeah, I'll help you out. More, do your thing. Any change the trees yet? I speak to you every day, that's good. Questions? Who are you? I'm called Mourns for Trees by your friend. Why are all the trees dying? Can you imagine having anything on easy life here? And besides, the wretched conditions, the Darbus rarely come to this paths. Oh, the Darbus, the hovering guys who fix things, yes. You know, Darbus, surely you've seen them. They're the ladies' servants, they care for the city. Some parts more than others, of course. He looks sadly at the tree beside him. I know who the lady is. The hive's a dangerous place, but that's not it. The Darbus have the lady watching over them, and no one's foolish enough to tangle with her friend. I suppose it's really all account of Fell. Who is Fell? Fell, he's a well friend. I'll just say he's the only Darbus that doesn't serve the lady. I don't know how the whole dark of it, as they say, but he's shunned by his fellows and lives here alone in the hive. He runs a tattoo parlour, but most of Sigil is wary of the place. What's there to be wary of? Well, friend, since he turned from the lady, many people think it's just a matter of time before her shadow falls on him. No one wants to be about when that happens, I'm sure. Fel's parlour is only a few buildings east of here. It is marked with his personal symbol, a white oval pierced with a lightning bolt. I've never been there myself, friend, but as I understand it, he's able to turn images from his speech. You know Darba speaks in images, yes? Rebuses? So he's somehow able to turn images from his speech into tattoos. And not just ordinary inkings either. I'm told there's magic about them. And more than just in their making. I don't know much else about it though. I assume that they're going to be like armor buffs? I don't know. So what else there? We've already asked that. Not too sure, only heard vague rumours. Okay, I'll go chat with them. That's really everything he can tell me. Okay. Good talk, man. Good talk.
I'm gone.
Where on earth is this gang? Oh, there you are. Let's talk to you. The wide-eyed man is hunched over, barking and howling at the top of his lungs. Beneath his thick, matted hair you can make out a series of strange tattoos. They run the range from screaming faces to bizarre geometric shapes, to what appear to be lines of verse. He is almost naked, but the dirt and filth covering him gives him the semblance of modesty. Greetings! The man whirls you on and gives a low growl. He draws out the growl for a few seconds and starts barking violently at you. Yeah, man, Christ, I said greetings. Okay, let's fight.
I'm hurt.
Oh, Christ.
Damn it.
Don't
Yeah, that didn't
let
go
it
well.
end like this.
I'm sick of dragging your corpse back here with my teeth.
Okay. I'm not going to it was quick. It was going to be quick save, right? Yep. Yeah, that's the one.
Looks like my skills have increased.
Okay. How are we going to fight them? If we can't kill them,
I'm
what are we
gone.
going to do? There's no bag of him burying your teeth. I do have bandages on me, I believe.
I'm hurt.
Did you see that?
Items. Okay, bandage. Yeah, that'll do.
I'm hurt.
Nope.
Ah, talk about beating a dead horse.
I guess
Feels like I've been through a shredder.
I guess because of the way I started things, I'm not cut out. I want to take him out though.
Skills have increased.
Okay. Right, let's take one out and then go rest and do the rest. Yeah, this one's the furthest away. She said it was. How many did she say? It was 3 of them, right? Or just a group?
Done.
Let's just. They're a faction who don't have any rules except one thought in their head for too long. There's some blokes called Chaos Men. They need to explain why. They just seem to attract members like flies. Well, members that are crazy or chaotic enough, I suppose. I don't think they have any recruiters. And you can't really say anything about them for sure. Right. J. No, it will be. I want to see my weapons. If there's any better weapons anywhere. Put these. Well, they mostly give me space as well. Okay, 1 to 6 crushing, speed 4. One to 6 crushing. I guess I need some. Oh, I should put some of these on. What did I do with that? I guess I just used it. Okay, sure. That's bad. Should have paid attention there. Oh well. Shit. What did I do with that? I used it. Did it go? I meant to put it on me. Okay, well done. I'll have to watch that when I finish this and realise what I lost. Shouldn't be too much. Just an embalming charm. I'll do it like that. Just an embalming charm. 3 charges, usable only on nameless one and mort. The strange metal bracelet. Nope. Oh, it's one of the. It's they're healing things. Those things. Okay. And clock charm stack. Okay, I've got myself some more space now as well. These go on the. No. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quickly reload the quick save because it wasn't long ago, and I want to make sure I did that right. Okay, but now I know what to do. Try that there. Green steel knife, and importantly the club. Stack the clock charms. Junk. I'll sell them when I find somewhere to sell anything. Ancient copper earring. Not wear that. It's closed. I need to open it. Okay. Quartz fly charm. When swallowed, the recipient becomes charcoal charm. Okay, so that's what that does. When shade place in the what was it? Oh, so it gives you some bonus HP during fights. Okay, that will come in really handy. Okay. That's probably what I'm going to use. Okay. That'll do for now. Let's go fight the man. Let's take him out.
I'm gone. I'm hurt.
Great.
Encore, encore. I hope you have all your memories this time. Looks like my skills have increased.
I assume that will increase my chaotic if I don't talk to him. Maybe if this continues to not work out, we'll just use the hammer, I guess.
Die. I'm gone.
Perfect.
What's up?
All right.
Did you see that?
I'm hurt.
There you go. Okay.
All right.
Select you all. I did it! I'm alive. I'm alive.
I'm gone.
And they very much ain't. Isn't there one more of them?
I'm gone.
Okay, let's attack him.
I'm hurt.
Nope. Didn't work at all.
I hope you have all your memories this time.
I wish there was a quick load button. It probably is. I'll just.
Looks like my skills have
I should
increased.
check. Where's the quick load button? quick save. Nope, just quick save.
I'm gone.
This is probably the worst place we can be in Sigil at the worst time.
Ray's dead. Guard, dialogue. My... hang on. What about that thing? How to work it. Simply placing a quick item slot, then use it from the quick menu on Mort. Oh, so more. Okay. I understand. Can I drag things to him? I need some rusty dagger. Yes, I can. So I have more carrying space than I thought I did. Okay. I'm good. With that...
I'm gone.
Where you at? Let's use one of these.
Damn.
Thanks. Mort's not doing anything. Okay, there we go. Good.
All right.
Let's open this up.
Done.
There you go. Copper earring. Cool. Should we go back to her? And yeah, I think we'll turn that quest in first before going around this area, which we shall do in due time. And I think the game does
I'm gone.
locations and world feel really well. Like, obviously it's got the writing to build up a sense of place, but just in the way it looks, everything just flows nicely into one another. Like, look at the way that juts out the ground, and all just game has style for days. Alright, what's going on? I found the 7 dogs barking and penned 3 of them in the dead book.
Updated my journal.
The powers be not blind in their justice today. Here you are. A pretty bit it should fetch. 'Tis worth 33 coppers at least. Okay, thank you. I did it. I did myself a quest. Look at that. One less quest on the list. Okay, let's find a way to help her now. Oh, I have got that quest as well. So those are all later for fighting Farod. That's the mausoleum one, the way to get in. He said I should go to the archway. Yeah, I'll do that later because I assume there's going to be some more fighting and maybe I want to be a bit more leveled up. Okay, to southeast portion of the hive. Let's go in that direction.
All right.
Yeah. We'll go there. We'll look around this area, pick up some quests, see if we can help our Ingress. This is the flow of the game for the next while. It's a slow-paced game for sure. Like, if you actually look at the amount of areas the game has, it's not that many.
I'm gone.
If you knew what to do, you could probably speedrun this super fast,
gone.
but the game takes time. Oh, July. Hello. Okay. I know he's important later on. He comes in a quest later on. I couldn't find him. Anyway. That's a side quest, another side quest. Anyway. Let's
I'm gone.
yeah, let's go into the Smouldering Corpse Bar, the other bar. Not the heart. I just want to open up
Done.
the area a bit so I can see the map. I don't like to leave too much shade around. Angry Hive Dollar. Okay,
All right.
let us go to the Smouldering Corpse Bar. Here we go. Huh, okay.
I'm gone. right.
This is a woman with fading bruises on her face and arms, and a look of despairing longing in her sunken eyes. She might have been pretty once, but those days were long ago. She turns slowly to face you. Life pours into her features, and the spark of sardonic light that dances in her eyes now makes you wonder if your eyes were deceiving you. Welcome to the smouldering corpse, scarred man. Ah. Who are you? I am Gisela, and you must be clueless. Don't ask how I know that. It just shines off you. Yeah, I don't think I'm not clueless. I'm good. Whatever you say, Dreary. Great. Oh, I've already done that. I'm looking for a journal. Don't really. She's not going to say. I don't care. I've asked enough people about that damn journal. What can you tell me about this place? This is the smouldering corpse, though the person smouldering ain't dead yet. He's just keeping himself alive till someone comes along to help him out. Sods who like to see people in pain come here. Friends like it. Fiends like it. Folks who don't much care for being bothered come here too. The name keeps out most of the bugs. Who is the flaming Ignis man?
Updated my journal.
That despair you saw on her face before flits across it again like a black-winged shadow before she masters herself. That's Ignis, one of the greatest wizards to ever come out of the slummy excuse for a cesspool. They caught him, and now they opened a channel to the plane of fire through him, and now he's just a doorway for it, keeping himself alive by force of will alone. If someone could douse him for a few moments, it'd give him his life back again, but they don't make enough water to do that. I assume at some point I'll free him, right? Maybe not. Who is he though? Oh, is that it? Okay. What can you tell me about this place? I've already done that. Okay. Fraud. Who's fraud? Okay. We're done with you. Who else is here? This looks like can drain. You see a soft-looking man with gentle, fair, staring eyes. He dresses in supple leather clothing and carries various implements of use and destruction about his body, such as ropes, spikes, tinderboxes, and empty vials of air. He looks half gone, literally. There's an insubstantiality to his existence, as if his essence has been partially left away. He focuses those eyes on you, and suddenly you find them gripping and determined. Greetings to you, O Seeker. Okay. He carefully sets down the mug he's holding and gives you all his attention. I've seen the far reaches of this multiverse and returned to tell the tale. I have walked upon the bodies of dead gods and spun moonbeams into the astral ahead of 1,000 shrieking Githyanki knights. Okay. I have passed the edges of existence and watched my essence shiver away before me. What can I do for you? Ah, well, good. Thanks for giving me all that. I'm going to ask you some questions like everyone else. Okay. She said she had come through a portal from some world that was opened by Tune Okay. He pauses briefly, thinking. I know the portal of which you speak, though I have not travelled is 30 years gone. I will take her home, Seeker. Go tell her to await my arrival and meet me back here, and I will tell you if I was successful or not. Okay.
Updated my journal.
I guess that's really all I'm wanting from her. What are you doing? I'm back fresh from negation, trying to restore my essence. I went to the inner planes to discover my true essence. I made the mistake of visiting the negative material plane in order to understand my body's urge to decay and the cycle of death and life. I thought myself protected against the ill effects of the plane with my magic, but I was wrong. The blackness of infinite nothing pressed on my soul, and I was beset by shadows that sought to stuff out my very soul. I lost my way for a time, for an eternity, and almost lost my existence. I could feel my essence falling away from me, and even now I'm half gone. Never will I return. How did you survive?
Updated my journal.
How did I survive? He smiles tightly. With a piece of nothing that held back the nothing. Nothing can stop nothing, you know, and so I carried the nothing in my hand to protect me. Do you plan to journey to the ultimate negation yourself? You have the smell of desperation about you, and so I make you this gift. Hold it in your hands when the shadows press in, and it should protect you and your friends somewhat, should they remain close to you. He passes you a small black token that looks as if it has no dimensionality at all. Tell me of the planes. I want to know about the planes. What is the difference between the planes? The difference is true essence, Seeker. The inner planes of matter, substance, true physicality. They are the building blocks of the multiverse, for it is from them that all belief in the elements springs. The inner planes filter through the ethereal plane, the plane of potential, some say, which forms the elements into the world of mortals. Once past the ethereal plane, one reaches the prime material, where exists the manner of all manner of mortals and monsters and myths and machines. It is there that belief is born, and there that the spirits that create the outer planes are born. Okay. When mortals die, they pass through the astral plane, a no place that is thought and mental energy itself. It is in all things and in none. It is paradox among other things, and it filters spirits into the great ring. Do you comprehend so far? I mean, it is a bunch of nonsense words, but I get it. Yes, go on. Now the outer planes, where should I start? Do you know the cardinal rules of the planes, on which all others are based? Do you know about the composition of the outer planes? Do you know the Great Ring and its divisions in our hearts? Do you know of the individual planes? Each of these leads to the next, and so it is best to start from the beginning. This is perhaps the most info-dumpy bit of the game I have come across so far. His character is slightly weak, I feel. They're literally just copying, pasting some D&D lore book right here. When Adul was talking to me, it was just his perspective on the Dusties and what they did made everything interesting and gave it an angle. This is just the person telling me things, but it's interesting things to know. Okay, tell me of the composition of the planes. Christ on a bike. The outer planes are created of and by belief and thought and faith. They take their imagined form from the prime material plane, shaped into forms that stagger the imagination, built by the accumulation of belief. Belief creates the planes. Belief is power here. Change belief and you change the nature of reality. The creatures that are born here, the plane-born... the plane-born! Like fiends and celestials, are truly born of the thoughts and concepts of mortals. They each express some sort of ideal, and the more powerful the ideal, the more powerful the being. Thus, the being that symbolizes love is the one of the strongest of all. It's true. That's me. I'm Love Plane. It's why the powers, gods some call them, live out here. This is where all the faith in them comes. This is where they are at their pure and most strong. Their realms are extensions of their very beings, manifestations of their godly essence, all of it informed by belief. That is strange, because the Tree Man was talking about how belief is the core everything of this universe, which is odd because, like, that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If belief is the thing people believe in, I don't know. Interesting. Same with the Great Ring. Okay, among the loose unity of planewalkers, we conceive of the infinite outer planes as a ring surrounding the plane of ultimate neutrality, the Outlands. The spire atop which Sigil sits is in the centre of the Outlands. The further one travels away from the spire, the less neutral the plane grows until it spills into the neighbouring planes. Each of these planes impinges on the Outlands, spinning themselves into law and chaos, good and evil. The Great Road marks the demarcation between the Outlands and the gate towns that spring up around the gates to these planes. Beyond the gate towns lie the hinterlands, uncharted territory that is lost to history, that loses thought. Danger lies in the hinterlands. Okay, go on. The outer planes differ by mortality, not substance. For you will divide the planes into three oh my Lord Almighty. The upper planes of good, the lower planes of evil, and the boundary planes of neutrality. These are further divided by law. So essentially it's the alignment system of D&D made real within its universe, right? It is just... it represents all those concepts through places, okay. I want to know about neutrality, because that's such a weird concept. The two boundary planes, to my mind, they are diametrically opposed. One of them, the Mechanist, is the very essence of law, a place where beliefs fit together, interlocking, turning in a massive machine that is the entire plane. Some folks have it that the gears of the Mechanist are the engine that drives the planes. The other plane is limbo, a swirling morass of chaos that follows no rules, none. And just when a body thinks he's classified as its behaviour, it goes and changes on him, or doesn't. You just can't tell. I was in limbo not too long ago. Tell me more of your journey. He closes his eyes, remembering. I had a Githasai guide with me, an Anarch who could shape the illogical matter of the plane into forms of his desire. We fought off the harrying of the Slardy, the chaos creatures who call that plane home. It seemed there were more than usual, but then one can never tell what's usual in a limbo, but I digress. In the midst of all this chaos, we came across a series of huge metal interlocking cubes, like some sort of puzzle box. It wasn't something we had shaped, consciously or not, and we couldn't find a way inside. It was like a bastion of order within the confines of disorder, a seed of law. That is best I can explain it. The Great Ring, okay. Does it bind them? Does someone find it?
Updated my journal.
Okay, let's just go through this. The upper planes. I want to know about the lawful planes. Kandrian gets a short stutter. I am not the best person to speak of the planes of law, he says. For the innate structure and ultimate patterns of them they impose frighten me. I steer clear of them, because I value my individuality more than they value the knowledge they'll bring me. They include regimented Arcadia, nearest of the good planes to the unbending order of the Mechanus, and Mount Celestia, home of the Archons, an island in the Silver Sea. Okay, tell me about the rest of the upper planes. What about the chaotic planes? These are where I feel at home, yet I steer clear of Isgard for the most part. The endless battles and tests of metal upon the floating earthbergs of the plain don't do much for my disposition. Arborea, though, he sighs. The mountains are taller, the air cleaner, the rivers purer, and the game larger than anywhere else. It is a true paradise, a place where passions run high and the wine never ceases to flow. When I have recovered enough of my wits and myself, when we are done with the outer planes, you should ask me of the inner, and I will describe my journey to you. I will return to Arborea's towers and glades and lose myself for a time. Okay, I've already done all these, haven't I? Yeah. Okay. The lower planes. Neutral planes, they're vile and barely understandable. And they're more insidious on their own than you could ever imagine. Take Genna, for example. 4 volcanoes in the stages of dormancy, floating in an infinite void. Each of them somehow allied, and each of them wanting your soul by whatever means they can get it. Populate it with Yugloths, the worst of the fiends, in my opinion, and you've got the place. The plane of ultimate evil, at least that's what they call it, is the Grey Waste, a no place that drains colour from your body and spirit, stealing away even your apathy. And its site it's the site of the worst battlegrounds in the war down there. And you've got Carceria on the chaotic side. What's the war? What's the war? Aye, the Blood War. At the name, your blood feels as if it freezes in your veins. Ilborn doesn't seem to notice, wrapped up as he is in his memories. 2 armies of fiends smashing together pointlessly across the lower plains, slaughtering mindlessly in the name of law and chaos. They'll aggrandize it, of course, but in the end it's about hate and stupid endeavour that aids none and harms far too many. Look at the rest of the low planes. I've already done neutral, it's lawful. I've already done that. The lawful planes. As much as I detest the order of the lawful planes, at least they present a modicum of goodness. The lower plane are counterparts. Archeron's a place of rigiting cubes that never see an end to battle, swarming with the souls of dead humanoids. Baator, he shivers involuntarily. Baator is a place best avoided. Those of the deviant corruption embodied in that soulless machine of order. If you want more, talk to them, but remember, all that is bad about bureaucracy and order originates from Baator and spreads like a stain across the hearts of mortals. Though there is some knowledge to be found there, it is rarely worth the spiritual rape the plane inflicts. Okay. God, does he have a lot of information. This is going to be half the video at this rate. I think it's interesting how much lawful, which is supposedly, Like, the neutral ones are just nothing, and then the lawful and chaotic ones are both shitty in their own ways. All the alignments and stuff aren't actually good choices, none of them are the right one to be. It's all the extremes of certain viewpoints represented in all of these terrible places. The Abyss isn't someplace you should consider going. Where beta is all orderly, the Abyss is full of chaos and change, and none of it's pleasant. When it becomes something that approximates normality, that's when you should be most wary of it. It's home to the Tanari, what most primes call demons. And they've got that name for a reason. They are unpredictable and murderous, and the few you can trust are few and far between. The few I have met and I trust, I still don't trust entirely. They are creatures of chaos and evil incarnate, and if they're putting on a friendly face, who's to say it's not part of a larger agenda? That's everything, right? The Outland's the one I haven't looked at. The Outlands are absolute neutrality, probably a best place to a body to visit in the Outer Planes, outside of Sigil if you don't want to have a plane's morality forced into your heart. Is neutrality like... So, like the Dustman committed to death as a way of removing everything from yourself, which is a pretty neutral way to be. Whereas this guy seems to think neutrality is a way to have your own individual choices and make up your own minds rather than to have nothing. I think that's interesting. Like, none of the actual tenets of the D&D franchise are set, and they're all interpreted by different characters in different ways. As anyone within a world would interpret the world around them. It makes sense. Everything balances out in the Outlands, as it should be, for the plane that sits out in the centre of the Outer Planes. Power's realms are scattered out here, and there are handfuls of gate towns that open up into the Outer Planes. The gate towns usually mirror the philosophy of the plane their gates open up to, and if the balance of belief isn't kept in the town slips into the nearby plane. It's a bad situation for everyone, because the few folks in the towns really want that change. But enough of the Outlands, what more would you know? That's everything. Prime material. What of the Prime? You want to know the Prime visit it? The boundless worlds of that plane have an infinite variety, as do the planes, but I cannot encapsulate them as I have here. Suffice it to say they are the birth of the Outer Planes. The children of the inner, they hold limitless potential within their boundaries. Okay. I think we are done. Did I talk about all of them? What's the Great Ring? No, I've already done that. Yep, I think we're done. Whew. I might have missed a few selections, but that gives you an overview of the kind of things, the kind of depth to which this lore is created in. And wait, do you know Farod? Okay. Yeah, everyone hates Farod. Breaking news. Right, on the way. Yeah, he wanted to go and talk to What's-Her-Face. So I'll look around the bar and then do that. Okay, you see, what's this guy? You see an old man with a full grey beard and a lion's mane of grey hair. He wears a couple of shoulder guards as armour and keeps a helmet nearby. He smokes a pipe and carries a pouch of tobacco around his waist. He looks pretty strong, but he's a little plump and appears to have some sort of breathing trouble. Well, now, aren't you a sight, lad? Never have I seen so many scars, blanketing a fella, like a scar cloak you're wearing. Where you been? Hanging out on a grain thresher? He laughs. I'm just jesting with you, lad. No offence meant, and I hope no offence taken. I'm Eb. Right, what's going on, Eb? No. Oh, come on. He seems nice. His handshake is firm. Now, I hereby tender my apologies for the unfair jesting, lad. Hope no hard feelings. Can I buy you a tankard or two to smooth any rough affair? Yes, you can. Let's drink in this burning bar. That's the spirit, lad. By the moment. Da-da-da-da. Okay. What can you do? I will ask you questions. You don't look like you're from your parts. You look a little too out of sorts to be a seasoned native. Who are you? Eb Creekneys, third measure of the Harmonian, now retired and being a tout with one's voice. Since I don't step as lightly as I might these past 2 or 3 decades. Now, lad, who be you and what trouble might you be in? Okay. Third measure of a Harmonian. What is that? Ed puffs up slightly in pride and gets a semi-stern look on his face. Aye, third measure of the harmonium. He relaxes a little. Though I haven't served the tour of duty in many a decade. Pushing a quill wasn't quite up my alley after all the fights and skirmishes I've been in, so I just bide my time keeping tabs on things down here in the hive and helping out a little where I can. And you look like someone who might need a hand. Are you in some kind of trouble, lad? What kind of scams have you been? Right. More than I can remember, lad. Well, almost more, leastwise. I did an all too long tour in the Blood War, that infernal muck-up. War lies on terrors, far too many in the Black Centuries War. Ed begins to tick off the wars on his finger and count silently to himself. And then there's the Three Plains War and many others. I even took part in the Harmonium War of Liberation. Oh, and towards the end, I was in the Sigil City Watch. One could argue that was the most dangerous of them all. This guy has fought a few times, okay. Eb sighs, oblivious to your reaction. Aye, the Blood War, the most dangerous family feud this side of primordial soup. A mean-spirited mod of fiends on one side, a batch of warmonger fiends on the other. It's the war that creation sparked, and they've been digging into each other ever since. Okay, what they doing? No, I meant to play. Oh, whatever. Let's get back there. Aye, the Tanari vicious killers who care for none but themselves and the Batsu war machine, all for law and order under their infernal rules. The whole mess spills out into other planes from time to time, and it's made a multiverse a less pleasant place to live. Okay. Tell me of its sigil and its environs. Tell me of Sigil's time. That's actually the one I'm most interested to know. The way we measure time in sigils by the brightest of the sky. See, we haven't got sun and moon like most worlds. We just got this everlasting haze that brightens and darkens at regular cycles. What most folks call midnight, we call anti-peak. What they call noon, we call peak. See, it's based on the peak and anti-peak of the brightness. So when someone says 5 hours past peak, that's what they mean. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's good stuff. Tell me of keys and portals. Sigil's called the City of Doors for a reason, lad. There's portals everywhere. Portals are like doors that lead across the multiverse, except they don't look like doors. Said there can be any bounded space. Window, door, porthole, picture frame, barrel hoop, the spaces inside, scaffolding, a wardrobe. Each could be a portal waiting for just the right key to open it and take you someplace in the multiverse. Now, keys. Each portal has a key and you need a key to open it. Now, while portals can be any bounded space, keys have more variety. They can be anything from a little tune you hum when next to the portal, to dancing a jig, to being in the right mood, to having a piece of the place you want to go in your hand, and on and on. In my youth, I once convinced a girl that kissing a man beside it could open a portal to Arcadia. Turns out I was right, and many trips to Arcadia did we have. Many portals probably have never been found. There's some you can uncover just by asking people and getting the right key. Finding out the dark of the portal is the toughest part, but I warn you, lad, portal hopping shouldn't be a pastime for a fella in your way, nor should you be wandering sigil after dark neither. You do best to stick to the main ways in open peak and watch yourself. Alright, I'm done with you now. I don't think there might be a quest to get up from him, but I doubt it. Who are you? Oh, that's gone wrong. Where are you going? Okay, you see a leather-skinned man with just a hint of ashen colour to his face. His teeth seem sharper than normal and his eye filled with the boredom that comes with having seen too much. His voice is nasal and clipped. What do you want this time? What do you mean? Yeah, you again. You got a hearing problem or something now? You was in about 15 years ago, got all bubbed up, smashed up the place and left a pile of coin that wasn't enough to pay for the damages. So you plucked out your own bleeding eyeball and tells you you'll be back to reclaim it whenever you got 200 coins together. Well, 15 years... Oh my god, I don't have 500 coins. I guess I'll get my eye back later. Christ. What is this place? I mean, I know what it is. Da-da-da. Oh, they got fireplace. Who is the corpse anyway? Him, Ignis. Used to be a flame wizard, burned down pieces of the hide, and got himself scragged by a bunch of other mages. I did talk to Drusilla, okay. Oh, fine. I'm out of my way.
All right.
Who are you? See a short, rotund man with a perplexed expression on his face. From the lines on his loose skin, it looks like it's not too uncommon. He carries a flagon of ale that looks like it's in the process of being emptied rapidly. In between swallows, he speaks in a gentle voice so quiet you can barely hear his words. Hello, traveller. My name is Ilquix. Can I be of some assistance to you? Okay, greetings. I would like to ask you some questions. Who exactly are you? I'm a humble man with a slight flowery poetical bent and a tendency toward the supernatural. I regret that I have none of my supplies here, or I should be most eager to teach you the ways of power. I would like that too. Okay, if he's not got his stuff, then that's enough for now. Who's O? You see a man standing stock still. He isn't moving a muscle. On closer examination, it appears he isn't even breathing, just standing. His eye sockets are empty holes in his face. Contained within their bounds is a flat grey light that seems to dance with possibility. Looking into the sockets, that eerie, empty feeling of a limitless void shivers through you, as if you had gazed into the silver of eternity. The head slowly swivels towards you. You notice that no muscles appear to move under his skin as he turns, and he speaks in a pure bell-like tone. Well met, Wanderer. You haven't forgotten again, have you? Yes, I have. I want to say yeah. Can I say yes? Because that's the correct answer. I have. As he opens his mouth, you get the feeling of eternity again. Inside his mouth, you see no tongue, no teeth. It's almost as if this man were a shell surrounding an illimitable expanse. I'm bad at words, apparently. I have spoken with you before, and always you forget. Your endless quest to discover yourself ends with your amnesia. You draw close to the truth and recoil. Let us hope you have the strength to endure your existence. Okay, I bet this time I'm gonna, because, let me tell you, I'm gonna remember it all. Unless the game gives me amnesia. What if this is the 6th time I've uploaded this Let's Play? Who knows? What do you know of me? How do you know this? I know that you, like a fly, rise up from the wreckage of your old shell, buzz about for a time and curl up and die at the window of truth. You bumble about the pain, seeking the light without any plan to your actions, and fall exhausted when you fail. You alight on others to feed them for a time, and you move on with no regard to them. I have watched you come here and listen to your words, and watched you move away no wiser. When will you learn from your mistakes, Seeker? Who are you? I am O. For some reason, when he speaks his name, it sounds as if he is speaking much more than a single letter, as if the speaking of his name contains untold possibilities and nuances. No human tongue could create such a sound. It is my name. It is the portion of eternity. I am a letter in the divine alphabet. Understanding me leads to understanding existence. I am written in the true names of a half of everything. My being encompasses truth. I am mathematic, organic, and metaphysic. What does that mean? The divine alphabet is written in the name of everything that exists, from the seed at the hearts of the elemental planes to the core of the great beyond. My brothers and sisters. A single word that translates to the two in my mind. You mean siblings? You mean a word that means brothers and sisters? Christ. And I shall reach across all that is, was, or ever shall be. We are thought and reality and concept, and the unimaginable. Tell me about the great beyond, please. You will not understand, no mortal ever possibly could. It is beyond the powers of comprehension of all but the most powerful of powers. And once they understand, they move beyond the veil of mortal comprehension. I can explain it no more than that. Perhaps sometime you will understand. Alright, what are you doing here? Why, I'm watching the ebb and flow of mortality. What do you see? You mortals are like wasps. You build your lives' nest from the slimmest of branches, and when the wind shakes your home life free, you seek to sting and wind to death. You seek to sting the wind to death, okay. Instead of realizing your foolish mistakes, attempting to repair the damage you have caused yourselves, and learning from your experience, you bring harm to any who have the misfortune to blunder near you in your time of pain and distress. My advice to you, and to all mortals, stop acting like an insect and start acting sentient. true. And when you're pissed off, you're not very nice to be around. I know that. I'm sad a lot of the time, and let me tell you, ain't a nice way to be. It's like it's the kind of thing an enlightened person who's got over what actual emotions are would say. Alright. Yep, we're done with you. You've told me all the lore you have, I assume. Is there anyone else to go around?
Alright.
Tegarin, okay. I see a scaled fiend. Greetings, old comrade. What I mean, dear man, is that time, our old enemy, has performed a vicious disservice on you. It robs your memories and steals your recollections. If you do not recall us, why? It is because you have fallen prey to one of mortality's weaknesses. We are old friends of yours, old indeed. What can we do for you? Who are you? Oh no, what's going on? Ah, algorithm, time has robbed our companion's memory. You honestly do not recall us, do you? Truly I am aggrieved. As am I, chagrin, truly aggrieved. Yet I rest easy. It has, after all, been many hundreds of years, and we know not how the minds, and we know how the minds of mortals tend to dissipate with age. Well spoken, old friend. We are a pair of Abishai, on leave from our current assignments in Baitor. I am Tegrin the Thrice Damned, so named. Oh, Tegrin the Thrice Damned. Good one. Good job, whoever came up with that. You get a high five from me. So named for my ability to find the best in every situation. This is Aethelgrim, who has earned himself no special name, though not for lack of trying. Aethelgrim ignores you as if it responds to its companion. And once again, Tegarin, you have cut straight to the truth of the matter, though perhaps it best not to have earned the sort of notice one bearing the name Thrice Damned must surely have incurred. Man, these passive-aggressive guys are fantastic. Boss, I'm more sure than ever that these Burks ain't on the up and up. Sounds to me like they deserted. Like they're looking for some angle that'll elevate your status in Baitor. You don't want to be talking to them, boss. You don't know what game they're playing and you could get burned, literally. Okay, I'm done. Nope, goodbye. No, I tried. Did I not leave? There you go. Okay. Makai. Why can't I save the game? There you go. You see someone dressed as a female dustman with a half-empty glass in her right hand. As you near her, she calls out to you. You, over here. You notice there's something wrong about her, and your exposure to dustman leaves she's just too lively to be a real member of the faction. What's your name? Hey, could I buy a lady a drink? I mean, I would, but that's not how this game works. I'm just going to talk to you straight up. Why do you say that? Because you don't act like a dusty and you're not offering contracts. In fact, you're taking money instead of giving it out for that corpse labour they do at mortuary. No. I'm not a dustman. I have just found these rows in the street and I didn't have enough money to get good clothes, and I heard there was a dustman thief around, but you could probably find him somewhere else in the southwest of the hive. I saw him, but I hid from him. Please don't hurt me. Wait, what is she saying? Saying I didn't have enough money to get good clothes, and I heard there was a dustman thief around. Is she disguise? Okay, so whatever. Did everybody ask you that? Who are you? I'm Mokai. I'd like to drink here, and she loses the train of thought momentarily. I'm just a person, you know. I like that. I'm just a person, you know. Right, let's go talk to our good friend and ensure she has been returned. That's the wrong one on the map. Nope. Let's go, guys. Let's make our way over there. Where are you at? Right.
I'm gone.
It's the one that's running, right? So where is she running?
I'm gone.
Oh, there you are. Not running at all. I found someone who can take you back to your home plane, yeah. His name is Kandrera and he should be right along to help you. Trust him, alright? Okay. Okay. I'll go back and meet Calderian at the Sweltering Courts bar and make sure everything turned out alright. Be strong. If that guy betrays... Oh, that's the mortuary one.
Alright.
I'll go to the mortuary next.
I'm gone.
But for now, this early part of the game is just fantastic. Just side quests full of interesting, things, just bits of lore and small bits of storytelling that just make up everything that you want in the game. Right, where are you? You're over there, right? Conjuring stands as you approach him. The Toothed Woman wanted you to have these, he says, holding out her hand. She wanted to express her thanks, even out the balance because it were, and be done with the damned things. In the palm of his hand are Ignis's dancing teeth, and he smoothly deposited them into her hand. Enjoy them, Seeker.
Updated my journal.
I'm glad she's home. Okay. She is home. That's good.
Done.
What's next on the journal? What's next? Find Craddock. Look at the matter of the Mausoleum's Walking Dead. Yeah. The Mausoleum one seems like the first real quest in with its own area to go to. Let's go to Fel's Tattoo Parlour. And then we will call this episode a day.
I'm gone.
Hey Fel, what's up? You see a Darbus, but something about it strikes you as odd. He has the same shock of white hair, the same greenish cast to his skin, the same pair of goat horns. Then you suddenly realise that this one is walking on the ground, not floating. For some reason this makes you uneasy. Right, I had some questions for you. Who are you? You suddenly realise you already know the Darbus' name. His name is Fel. Okay. I feel like I know you. Fel Bowser eventually. This is the first time and not the first time. Mysterious talking folk. Do you know who I am? Another series of symbols materialise quickly and sharply to focus above Fel's head. The translation comes to you as if quickly. I'm not permitted to tell your story. Why not?
Updated my journal.
My apologies. I cannot change the nature of a man. What does that mean? He can't say. Okay, well. I guess. Isn't this a place to buy things? Like tattoos?
Alright. Done.
Well, I guess I'm not doing that. It's not the. Oh, what's behind there?
Done.
Hey, hey. Secret
I'm
area.
gone.
Human skin? I mean, it looks like that episode of Doctor Who, obviously,
Alright.
but also, God. Ugh. Grim. Okay,
I'm gone.
let's be on our way.
Done.
Let's go to the mausoleum. No, I want to get, yeah, let's go to the mausoleum next. Oh, I guess that guy's going to fight us.
I'm gone. Alright.
I'd rather fight him in the open where I can see him.
Alright.
Come on.
I'm gone. Done.
Did you see that?
Take him out.
Die. I'm gone.
Some money. Good stuff. Let's go rest there, because he can rest me up, right? I remember there being the case that in this place I can rest for free. Thanks. Let's recover. Thank you very much. Okay, let's save and indeed continue next time as we head to the mausoleum. Hopefully pick up Dakon as well. Those are the big two things to do as we carry on.